Oh, this thing live? I was fiddling. What we got for stream quality? Oh, so 1080p is available. This thing live. I swear. I connected and it said it was only 720. Got me all flustered. Oh, every time I stream, do something different. Guys, give me an audio check, because of course I'm doing something weird. I'm using my laptop with multi-angle, and if I'm too loud, it's because I'm like hovering over the laptop. I'll be taking a step back. Let me know if the music's too loud. I thought that'd be nice. See if I go back to here. Oddwalla, thanks. Yeah, 2 cameras, because last time I lost one. So if the GoPro dies, got a backup, I guess. I don't know. Also, you know, some guys are talking about wanting to see solder. Oh, so my resolution is, I'm sending 720, but YouTube's trying to make it 1080. Okay, can I do that on the fly? I don't think so. Where's the output setting? Yep, it is. Okay, hold on a second, guys. My output is being scaled to 720. Be right back. Okay, says I'm still streaming. What does YouTube say? Excellent connection. What does the actual stream? Can I mute that? Yep. Okay. If anybody's listening, give me an audio visual check, please. I got bouncy things and green lights, so I think I'm okay. Phone says I'm live. Oh, the music is kind of loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. Alright. Audio check. Okay, I think we'll go with this for now. Thanks, Oddwalla. Alright, I'll turn the phone down. You know, poor man's YouTube stream. Okay, where were we? We were gonna add, I think we were doing some buttons. I was doing some cable management. I was really excited about my rumble, or recoil on off. Rumble we can just leave on, because that's not annoying. Oh yeah, we gotta glue the recoil circuit down. Turn this laptop a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't break stuff. You can see the chat. Oh, phone. Cable management. There we go. Alright. Okay, what do we do first? Let's see. So that's already hardwired in there. We got our power wire. Oh shoot, I was just talking to Ray. I should have asked him what the dang color code was. For green and white, because I don't remember. Oh, let me look at his new ones he sent me. Are they the same? sweet and they don't have heat shrink on them. His guys are using what I use, the 4-wire cables for RGB LED. Okay, so the top wire. Gosh, my eyes are getting old, guys. I can't read this. You guys can see what I'm looking at. PSU ground, PSU VCC. Blue is ground. Green I can't read, but I don't think it says ground. So blue, see that's the thing, it's like on this guy, I might just take the sheath off to confirm. But the top wire looks like, oh yeah, I can see it. The top wire is the white wire. So that is ground. See that? See, I would make green ground. Ray. And that, or actually, I think this is a recoil circuit, so I'm going to use this because I don't feel like making my own. Because on the old gun, that was the one thing I did manage to do by myself, is I made my own rumble circuit. Sorry, but I got them. Why not use them? And I'm not putting rumble in my shotgun, so I got enough. Alright. So this can hang out in this area. Use the camera wire for now. I might make this, there's a little, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's a little channel guide in here for wires, and I'm thinking it's going to make it bigger because I got a bunch of wires. I'll just use the side cutters to a little hole. Look at a hole. You guys seeing this okay? Go to the, there we go. Oh yeah, that looks crystal on here. Let me know if you want me to move camera B to a different section, but I figured covering up my bench power supply wouldn't bother anybody. On though, seconds away from needing that. Alright, so back there, and I'm still, I'm going to put these wires underneath. And this will, MOSFET will just chill in there. I can even screw that down to be really pro. I don't think I'll have to after I cram all these wires in there. And then the camera will kind of reach. I'm going to figure that out for this guy, but I have plenty of wire. It's all coming up Millhouse. Now it's just a matter of cable management. Just gotta remember, green on this thing is not brown. It's new power wire, since we know that's what it is. I need to tie ground, goes to the power ground, goes to the switch, comes back right here. So I need to tie these two together. here. Power supply 12 volts does not go to ground, does not go to the Pro Micro. So let's get some heat shrink. Nice piece of wire. So all I like to do is I just push them together and then solder the joint and throw some heat shrink at it. Go. Put it down one direction. Don't have to burn yourself. Heat shrink. I don't want your gun rattling, then it sounds cheap. This ain't no toy. Ray, what's happening? I know, Ray. I'm getting there. So this is we're finishing this one, and then we're gonna do a oddcon because I got the buttons today. Maybe you can you see this on the street? Yeah, there you go. You can see the buttons. I think I'm going to go red and blue on the blue, but I don't know. I just threw those in there for test fit purposes. But Ray, you're killing me with the wiring here. Green is ground. Why is it data on the MOSFET board or the solenoid board? Come on, man. Or am I way off base and that's what it actually is? But I think, based on what I read on the board, green is the data pin that goes to pin 7. And white goes to any of the ground pins. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so I need a little wire channel bigger because I put that right where the soldering is. There we go. Oh. Gotta mount my wires. This is in the right spot. Yep. Alright, and then next up it's super easy. 12 volts positive. Some more heat shrink. Excuse the audio if I make things tumble off this chair. There we go. Anything more appropriate? Travis Jackson, what's happening? Thanks for stopping by. I will be joining the Zoom a little later. I'm going to give this an hour or two, and then we'll have the late night, you know, when we get to the real talk on EHA Zoom. this up. Another nice wire for later. My other gun is a complete cable disaster, so I'm trying to do a little bit better job with this one. This will be my new player one rifle. Especially since it has the added feature of turning off the recoil, the dedicated switch. Ray, I noticed you changed your channel name. Are you refocusing your efforts on the karaoke stuff, or just trying to hit all markets? Unless that's a different channel you got with the same icon. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't get a package. Someday I'll get a real gun. Today is not so good. Throw some hot glue with that. Okay. For the button, shorten that up. I might shorten this wire up and use another green. I like to keep the ground for the buttons and the other power stuff separate. If that makes a difference electrically, so my knowledge starts to run thin, but sounds good to me. Eric, what's happening? Oh, okay, my mic is real quiet. Let me see if I gain it up. Use a quick access microphone. Yep, that's sweet. How about Windows 11 sound crap sucks. Give me the old school microphone thing. Oh, is my mic already jacked? Well, let's try using the audio on my B cam. Or the Droid camera. Can I do that? Does that pass an audio? Bear with me. Oh crap, I touched the GoPro. There we go. Sorry guys. Audio input capture. Microphone, yeah, Droid cam, virtual audio. Check 1, 2, that's laptop still. I think when I started this thing, I gotta stop it. And I think there's a checkbox for audio. Yep, start. Check. 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 Droid cam. Mic check. Oh, there we go. So is that better? And it might have an echo now that there's two. Let me know. Yeah, my mic was better because I'm standing closer to the laptop, and that was the capture. So now I've got a capture on my this camera. Echo now. Okay, let me kill primary. How does this sound? Because now that's this instead of the laptop. Is it better? Louder, hopefully? Sounds good? Okay, cool. Thank you. We'll stick with that. Let me know if I'm too quiet. I'll try to talk a little louder, too, also. All right. Let's untangle this mess. And where'd my other green wire go? Damn it. I had a little jumper. I must have set it down. We can use a bit of this because we don't need 7 miles of this either. Got this guy. I dropped it? Oh well. On stream? No. Lost it. Oh well. Use this. So I'm going to pick another ground for the recoil and rumble motor on here. So if I'm looking at that thing, which ground did we use already? We've used, there's 2 grounds up top here. Time for helping hand already? I think it is. So we're going to go for this other ground over here. Hold that for me. All right. There we go. Green for ground, Ray. Just kidding, dude. Okay, so we got grounds on opposite sides. Does that jive? Kind of. Nope. I went. God damn. My eyes tonight. I can't see. Went one too high. I was gonna say they didn't look right having grounds on opposite sides. Clean my glasses. There you go. Now it looks good. Ground. Ground. And we'll put. I want to add a temperature sensor. Do you guys rock temperature sensors? I got them somewhere. There we go. Right here. Should I bother? I don't know. I think I have the little, what is it, a capacitor? But, you know, I've always felt my other gun and it like never gets hot. Maybe I don't play enough, but I don't know if that's worth it or not. So, oh, Eric, thanks. You never use it? Yeah, I'm not going to bother then because I have the capacitor somewhere. I just don't know where it is. So I'm just not going to bother with that. Maybe in like a tighter package. This gun is so huge. There's like a football field of space in here. All right, button grounds. Let's do that. So these, you kind of don't need all of this, but I'm not going to redo it. cable manage this? Maybe a zip tie. We could go around that post. That might be nice. Do something like that. Toss the USB in there. Did I super glue that in? Oh, that's genius. Alright. Could shorten these grounds before I solder them. That might make sense. And then we'll go maybe real short on the button ground. And I'll leave it exposed for now so we can add some more. And then we'll heat shrink her up. And now, button grounds. Oh, useless unless you have stress. JB recommends the temperature sensor. Anyway, interesting. I've used my solenoid pretty seriously, but I've never hit the thermal cutoff. Might not be. Well, yeah, I've never. If that's a thing, even the aim tracks, I've gone bananas on those. And then Ray was telling me some crazy nonsense where it's like you run 36 volts through those things, but apparently the solenoids were designed for 6 or 12 or something insane. And when I opened up my aim tracks like a year ago to modify them, there was burn marks in the shell casing, but I never noticed like a performance degradation or anything. So, yeah, there's that. I guess. Oh, that's awesome. We'll just do that for those grounds. Cool. Those wires go there. I think we'll go ahead and glue down these wires. So I gotta keep this post clear. Here's another shell. Let's do a test fit before we get too happy. There should be plenty of space in here. Just want to make sure the extra wires. Solenoid's in a good spot. Something's hitting up here. That guy? I don't remember that hitting. It's like a little round plastic bit there. Maybe these nuts are in the way. Can tighten those up. Oh yeah, I see. There's on that side. Okay. Oh, that fits even better. Let's see if that's what it was. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that switch. Would you just look at? I mean, it's not centered, but how clean is that? Can you guys see that? Well, I mean, just who's better than you? Okay. So yeah, I can tighten wherever the solenoid's in and up. It goes nice and tight. Cool. That was the point. All right, super glue. Do a left-handed shot of that. This Instaset stuff, once you've tried it, it's so addicting because you have to hold things in place for like a 3 count and then they like never move again. And that's the same thing I'm going to do. I need to start cooking my hot glue gun. Oh, I got a battery right here. Yes. I like to like build a little support structure around it, and then if I need to, I'll take it back out of like the mold and super glue it back in. So the hot glue is more of a structure, if that makes sense. Don't know if that's the right way to do it, but that's how I did it in the other gun. And it isn't being stupid yet. Okay, that can go there. Evaporate. We can do this ground. I'll shorten up both of these. Just don't need all this wire hanging out in here. And then I'll leave this bare for the rumble circuit because I think we can use the same ground. Just got to find that schematic. Might as well toss that in here. Where did I put that? Did I leave that out? Other solenoid. Switches. Did I leave one out? Where did I put this stuff? I totally did, because there's only 3 in here. So, find the rumble motor. Yep, got that. Still planning on that going there somewhere. I bet you guys can see it on camera and you're screaming at the screen. Where did I put that? Okay, we're missing, still missing a short ground cable, and now we're missing a rumble circuit. I swear, I left that on the table. How blind is it in the gun? Because it's got the white cable on it. Here. What the hell? Alright, grab another one. I'll find it later. Couldn't have gone far. Yeah, it's this wire. There's a white wire in it. Where the hell did this go? Whatever. Okay, so camera circuit, yeah, we'll do that too. Rumble motor, pre-wired. Got all that good stuff. Oh, I bet this is labeled super tiny too. Oh, I have to bring my own wires. Interesting. So again, really don't need all this wire. I can tie the ground together. Jeez. Ray, if you're still watching, throw me a bone on the screen printing, man. Am I just... Here, I'm going to take my glasses off. Maybe they're dirty. I cannot read this. Eyes are like... You can't focus tonight. Toss a schematic in the box, please, for us olds. I see motor plus and minus, but this red, green, white... Shit, I can't tell which is which. Gun4ir Rumble version 1.2 JB. So does JB have circuit diagrams on these? Let me look real quick. Because I know his website just went live. circuit diagram. No guides on how to build. You have to get creative. A portional sales goes JB. Oh, damn it. Let me see if I can figure this out from the circuit. So I'm going to guess red's power, VCC. That'll tie into the board and motor ground, and then middle transistor. Oh, can I follow the traces? For the middle transistor leg. No, can't follow the traces. Shit. How am I supposed to find out which wire's which? Ray, where'd you go? I got questions. See if I'll message him, see if he's still around. That's not focusing at all. Okay, he says green is ground, red to raw, which means white to pin 5. White's data. Thank you. Look at that, guys. Buy from Ray. Immediate support. Audio's a little low again. Sorry, I'm probably mumbling to myself. Let's see if I can gain that up a little. I think you can on OBS. Advanced audio properties. Balance. Yep, here's a little gain. Let me know if I make it too hot. I'm going to go 1 dB. I'm guessing, is it audio input capture? That's the source. Audio input, yeah. I'm standing over here. Check 1, 2, 3. Check. That's still a little low. I'm going to jack it up to 3 dB. Audio check. Okay, I just bounced in the red. How about when I'm standing over here, though? Still a little low, but better, I think, right? I can move the camera a little closer. Get my crap out of the way. Okay, thank you, Eric. All right. And red to raw, so let's do that. And then motor is, I gotta find some tiny, oh actually the tiny wires on here will be great. So let's wire this up first. Red to raw, he said. White to pin 5, because I'm using Rumble Ray. This one, so pin 5 is right there. These wires, let's go up here. All right, pin 5. Right between my DuPont connectors. Completely biffed it. I'm just gonna tin that real quick. There There we go. I know what, next time we do a stream, I'm going to get real fancy. I've wanted one of those Rode, like, clip-on wireless microphones, which sounds stupid for the amount of streaming I do, but I like to do things right. I think that's the next purchase. Because that B camera angle, guys, is just a $200 Xiaomi random Chinesium, and there's a cool app that makes it a webcam. So I'm not fancy. I just try to be. Okay, let's get those wires out of the way. Oh, too much solder in there. Come on, go to your home. Don't make me put you in backwards. I'll do it. There's still too much solder on it? No, it's tiny. It's kind of thick. You tell me that's not enough to go through there? Killing me, Smalls. There we go. After all this is going to be the wrong pin. There we go. Okay, let's check. This way, pin 5 if rumble. Yep, because we're using solenoid for recoil. And this orientation, that's pin 5. Here we go. Thanks, Bill. I'll be on soon. I just want to get some work done on this. Hopefully we can get to the point where we do a camera test, but also my arcade's down. I'm imaging a drive right now anyway, so I got another 5 hours on that before I can even boot it up and test it anyway. So just trying to get some work done. And then where's the raw pin on here? I remember that. Oh yeah, raw's right up top here for VCC. Do the same amount of wire. Always save your scraps. Never know when you need a little jumper. Is right there. And I bet Ray reminded me to jump J1, but I'll check and report back. Because he's cool like that. Alright, let's get in this one. Go. And if you remember right, we jumped J1 last stream. And somebody told me all it does is it actually ups your voltage from 3 to 5, if I remember correctly, which makes your rumble stronger, is my guess. I thought it just gave you more amps, but someone corrected me. All right. And then green to motor ground. Shorten that up nice. And I'll put the solenoid. Did I already do that? Where's my solenoid ground going? Did I not do that yet? No, I didn't. Here it is. That's right. I was like, where did it go? We could do it all together. It's just chilling here, bare wire. Good thing I thought of that. Let's have a little menage a grand trois here. Probably could throw heat shrink on here right away, but I'm just going to leave it bare for a second until we make sure that's all we need. Okay. White, pin 5, grounds. Whew, hot. And yep, that's brown from this guy, and then white from recoil should go to pin 7. Yep, it's all starting to come up Millhouse. There's pin 7. Make this nice and short. Go. Just a little bit. Pin 7. Oh, it's a busy block. Lots of stuff on this street. I did it again, didn't I? Doesn't seem like it'd be that thick. To cut some of that off. There we go. Pin 7. Come on, bud. Get in there. Oh, is that the one I filled with? It is. It's filled with solder. Damn it. I have to get the wick out. That's one where I accidentally put something else in there. Let's get that lined up. Go. There we go. Damn, that joint's almost already soldered on there. Shit, that would probably work. I'm just going to throw a little bit more in there. Eric, now that's what I call multitasking. What game you watching? Is there hockey tonight? Or the Brewers game? You're watching the Brewers game, aren't you? You're a big Brewers fan. Not California. Jose Lemus. Sorry, I'm bad with names. I can't pronounce or spell anything, but thanks for coming out. Try not to ignore the chat. Okay, so we got data pin for recoil on pin 7. Data white on pin 5 for rumble. Now we just need to get these tiny ass delicate wires into this circuit. I know I'm going to break these. It's going to be really fun. Look at that. These wires are so thin. I don't know if you guys can see this. Maybe through that angle. The sheath fits through the through hole with the wire. That's something. And these holes are tiny to begin with. Damn. I don't know, probably go through this side. That might be easier. Let's try that. Oh boy, yeah, that just went everywhere. Okay, one at a time. One at a time. Ground or negative. Jeez, the circuit board's so small I can't even get a cramp on it. Okay, that's still in there? Yeah, it's still in there. Alright, nobody move. The world's thinnest wire is in there. That was messy, but I think I got it. Double check positive. Yep. I should write these color codes down and post it somewhere. I'm sure somebody in the Discord have the wire codes for the Gun4ir default circuits. So I'm sure they're all hand built, so maybe the wire colors would change. But at least a diagram would help people, because just differentiate. Because I think the ground and the data pin is what everybody's going to get mixed up on it. Red for power is pretty obvious, but you know how that goes. Never assume. All right, so now. I told you guys to remind me to turn the hot glue gun on. Damn it. All right, so wait for that to cook up. Let's do the camera and get real nuts with all these connections. So I still got these DuPonts for the buttons on the other side. I got these exposed grounds, which I think I might be able to cap off with some heat shrink pretty soon. I'm gonna wait. Where's the camera circuit diagram? We did recoil, did rumble. Oh yeah, I was thinking about throwing an RGB on. Oh, you need resistors? Nope, not doing that. That's annoying. Camera. Okay, so we need the VCC. What do we got for colors here? So I'm guessing red's VCC, yellow is pin 2, green's pin 3, and black is ground. Also, I just toss that in like the button ground or something. All right. Sure. Like I said, this is getting kind of busy. 2 and 3. So we'll orientate this way. Get her in the helping hands. Red's going on the other side to VCC. Oh, I see it. It's right there. Is that right next to A3? Yeah, VCC. Then A3. So ground, no. Raw, ground, reset, VCC. Yep, okay, cool. That's going to be a stretch. Let's see if we can move that over without using our tiny recoil circuit, rumble circuit. Wires. There we go. USB will still reach. Yep. I think I might even try to pull this wire out. I want the most. Or do I solder the pins in? But then that's like a loose connection. I like soldered connections. Let me see if I can get this pin out of here without making myself bleed. Might need an X-Acto knife. Oop, I think I got it. Yeah, buddy. Just get the most amount of wire possible.
go. Tune that. Actually, no, I think I can throw that in. BCC, right next to reset. That's rough. Don't get that mixed up. Imagine that'll just make your Pro Micro reboot all day. If you short that to ground or something like it. There we go. God, can you guys see that? Because I can barely see that. Come on, buddy. Melt. There we go. No cold joints. You get her? Oh yeah. Always pull check. All right. What did I say? Yellow goes to 2. I don't need a wire on this one. And then green goes to 3. And that hot glue gun looks like she's ready. Yellow to 2. You know, when you took the home ec class in middle school, you didn't think threading the needle would be useful later on in life. But I assure you, that skill is coming in handy right now. Damn, that is so small. Keep splitting it. I don't want to tin it because it's tiny. Come on, stay together. What's the deal? Do I have solder there? Oh, there we go. Nope, just missing it. Yellow 2. Here we go. Trey, what's happening? Welcome to the show. I'm going to get all these wires soldered up so we can test our gun later tonight when I'm done imaging that drive in about 5 hours. Do I get, wait, can you do, no, you need a computer. I was going to say, because the infrared LEDs are powered off the TV in my setup, but there's no operating system right now, so you can't really test anything. And I don't feel like relocating my LEDs because they're definitely permanently installed. Okay, pin 3 for green. For sure. Yep. That one's way easier. Go. And then black to ground. We'll toss our recoil motor in there and our solenoid. Rumble motor. I keep saying recoil motor. It's rumble motor. And this is our ground I was going to use. No, that's buttons. Where's the other one? I can toss some heat shrink in here and make it look really pretty. Look like I know what I'm doing. Weird. I'm going to get a little bit more so I can wrap that up. You're gonna hold on to that for me, aren't you? Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, that's a spicy meatball. Get that heat shrink on there before it melts. There we go. Yeah, can you guys see that? Kinda. I'm proud of that one. Look at that. Black to green, all those grounds. Okay. I like Picasso. Okay, so what's left? Oh, we gotta drill some holes for some buttons. So there's one button that I drilled. I think it was on the front. Where's my other gun? They ended up that in the orange or the white part? Oh, I kind of put those buttons right where the... I must have moved this. Solenoid must have been up here or back here in this one. No, I would have... That's such a nice spot. Did I put the buttons on top of this? Oh, no, I wouldn't have done that. Oh, well. Let me see what feels good. Can I put it in the... Yeah, I can put it in the orange area. That actually feels better ergonomically than having it back here. Yeah. This is for my kids. I made this for my kids. I did that on purpose. Yeah, this is, you know, because you shorten your arms. It's for my kids. That's why. Okay. Oh, yeah. I was going to see with my new buttons. Does this make any sense? These are kind of big. Where's the other shell? Oh, that kind of... No, not really. I don't know if that fits. Right in the middle of that. That's going to be kind of big. That's what she said. Yeah, that I think the bezel on the button will get stuck in this little curved part and it would look stupid. I like these buttons though. These other ones are kind of small, but I think we gotta use them. Let's see. Oh, hot glue. That's ready to go. Let's just do that. Let's do what I did before. Throw some down there. Now I need another stick. Grab that real quick. While this is cooking. Okay. Try not to get any strings, but it's going to happen. So I kind of just filled this little container up halfway. Can you guys see it? Yeah, you guys can see this. And I think last time I had to take it out. Oh yeah, that's right. Ray sent me the correct rumble, and the ones I bought were like higher voltage or something, and he was warning me not to use them because it would burn out the circuit. I didn't really test fit that stuff. I hope it all fits. Because now it's just kind of in there. So, wires, wires, wires. I'm going to do something like that. We got this ground we got to deal with. That's for buttons though, so I need that out because I have a few more. Throw this loop of wire underneath. USB still fits. This little guy can go right down there. I'm gonna throw some hot glue on that while we're moving. There we go. The strings out of here so I don't tangle this thing up. So good there. And hopefully I can put this, maybe just upside down is fine, right there. That circuit should go right up against the wall. That was nice. I like that. Look at that. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Got my DuPonts here. How clean is that? I didn't 12 millimeter. I think these are 16. I bought these specifically for the OddCon. And then the other ones I got are super small. They're these guys. They're Adafruit, just round tack buttons. And I was going to use the round switches, but I kind of like the look of them just without. Maybe I'll try to figure out how to use the round caps this time. Oh, that's right. I couldn't figure out how. So these are very small tolerances. So when I pushed it through the plastic, I think I didn't have enough room for the switch to get depressed. Let me try. Let me put one on my other gun. Let me see what the issue was. Or maybe I just didn't try pushing them on there. Because I think I just surface glued them on there. Yeah, so they don't have enough room to travel through the plastic, so they don't do anything. And so they're just, you know, they're nice and clicky. So I just kind of glued them in place and called it a day. I don't like the way they look, obviously, but I didn't have a better solution because there's just a weird, deep connection that this thing needs. And then I would have to, like, bring the switch all the way, like, almost surface mount it. And I don't feel like cutting square holes. Unless you guys know of a better way. So on this side of the gun, I need to drill a hole like right there. I should do that before I get, well, I'm kind of almost done. I really like that circuit right there. I wonder if I should, well, I don't want to hot glue it yet in case there's an issue. And then USB, I can push the extra of the USB back in the butt of the gun. Just a little bit more. And that'll give me some strain relief too, but this is what that'll look like. Oh, you gotta watch that, because look, that'll hit. So this needs to go around this peg and sit like that. And sit down there. So that'll probably be the path, something like that. I can glue this USB cord down, so that'll keep this clean. Woo, that's warm still. All right, what else? This is for the buttons on the other side, and then they'll go to this ground. So I kind of need DuPonts on that ground. And then I need to hardwire this button, because this is just the two. We already got the trigger, we already got reload. This will be start and select, and then what did I say this was going to be? The B button, I think. I think that's what I did. Or pedal. Shit, I don't remember. So those are 4 and 6. So that's already B and pedal. And then A has got to be this guy. Yeah, that's reload. Oh, and then I've got another one. So I should have done 8 and 9 because I want select and start as well. Yeah, these should have been 8 and 9. What was I thinking? And I definitely don't have those. So this I'll think I'll move over to here. And then I had a D-pad. Oh wait, do I still have an extra D-pad button? That's not one. Oh, here it is. Yep, I got a D-pad. I was having trouble with these. I got to do the continuity test. My other D-pad button only has like 3 directions or something like that. It was bad, unless I hooked it up wrong or something. Maybe I couldn't find the proper ground, but yeah, there's a dot, so I'm thinking it's marked. I can get this to. It's gonna be hard to. That's me hitting it. Yeah, I couldn't figure out the pinouts. There's 6 pins in these things. I'm pretty sure the dot means ground, because why wouldn't it? Ah. Again, something I bought that doesn't have a schematic. So much fun. Yeah, I'm holding it down, and I'm not getting continuity on any of the other pins. Like, what the hell? Okay, left. Maybe I just skip the D-pad button and just add a third button. All right. Turn off the hot glue. Okay, we still need to mount the solenoid, though. I think I'm going to have that forward. I kind of want to super glue it and then put hot glue around it. So we'll toss some dots on that blade. Go. Just love that stuff. Instantly bonded, and then didn't screw that up while this is hot. Oh, I think I dripped. Did I? Stuff being stringy. Oh, I dripped some on the thing itself. Let me get that off. You cold enough? Oh yeah. Cool. So that shouldn't go anywhere. It's not too complicated, man. I just like to have a lot of, like, you don't need rumble, you don't need recoil. That means all you would have to wire is the 4 wires from the camera to the Pro Micro, and then USB, and that's it. The rumble and the recoil is really what complicates this, because you need power, and then you have to introduce power control circuits that have to talk to the Pro Micro. So if you don't want feedback, it's extremely simple, in my opinion. But I know some people just don't solder or electrical, and that's fine. Start with not this project if you haven't soldered before. But it's just mainly 2 voltages. Now it's 1 because it's or no, it still is 2. There's 5 volts come out of USB. We did the jumper to make 5 volts happen for the rumble motor, and there is a rumble control circuit here. And then 12 volts is coming into the G16. It goes straight to the solenoid, and then it goes into the MOSFET and the solenoid control circuit, and then the data pin to fire the solenoid goes into the Pro Micro. So even though this looks insane and way smarter people figured this out, dumb people like me can follow along, usually. I did blow one up before. Oh, thanks, Eric. Yeah, I mean, it's just you have to, it's a good video to like show people like, okay, is this for me or not? Yes or no, and then decide, because it is, Oh, and also the switch. You don't need this switch to turn recoil on and off. So I added kind of some extra features. Now I need to, before I forget, I gotta drill this hole. And I'm worried about this wire, so I might put a sacrificial piece of something. Ooh. Can I squeeze the battery case under there? Nope, too tight. Maybe just a piece of cardboard then. Oh yeah, this is thick cardboard. So I have a step bit in my drill press behind me that you guys can't see. Oh, maybe I can turn the camera and you guys can see it on the B camera. Come on, man, I just want a little piece of cardboard. There we go. So maybe if I put this underneath here, so the step bit doesn't grab the wire and go spinny, spinny. Can I? Nah, I'm not gonna screw things up. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna go right over here and drill this hole real quick. And remind myself the hole size that I'm going. I think it's just 1 or 2 steps on my step bit, because it's this. I just did the size of the yellow. Okay, for reference. Let's see if I can do this without making things ugly. For all this work, anything gonna fall out? Camera. That's about it. Cool. Be right with you. I'm trying to put the camera back. Oh, cardboard's coming. The gun is still super warm. I hope that glue is dry enough for this. Turn it upside down. There we go. That was just plastic. Nothing to worry about. See if that got us anywhere. Hopefully I didn't break nothing. So there you go. Without cleaning it up, I'm going to wipe this shavings in the garbage. Hey, it didn't hit the wires, so that's something. Here you go on the other side. Okay, is that big enough for the button? That's the point. See that? Okay, so the button definitely fits in the hole. Smoke it a hole. Can you push the button? Hey, nice. Okay. So, oh yeah, look at that. That's perfect. Just see the silver. If we mount it, kind of like it on a 45, honestly. What does that look like? Yep. Chill. You guys see that? There we go. Cool. All right. Put the camera back for now. I want to super glue those right there to stay out of the way. Can I put this up here? Nope. It's got to stay. Well, it can go right there for now. That's right. The last time this was annoying trying to center these. Oh, and I might. Yeah. Let me try to clean that up. Look at that. If you guys didn't get a good look at it. See, there's like, if I throw the step bit through there and clean that last little bit up, or maybe even go this way with it. Let me try that. Before I do that, I'm going to glue the blue wires out of the way, because I feel like I'm going to hit them. You still see this? Cool. All my cameras are still working. Weird. Yeah, it's coming up on 10 o'clock, so I think I'm going to mount this button. That might be a good place to stop, because I like to say hi to my buddies on the Extreme Home Arcade Zoom that's going on right now. So now I got these wires out of the way. I think I'm going to try to hit this, just basically clean this up with the stepper bit. Just a little dab. Could have hit it a little harder. There's that little piece right there, but that should be good. Oh, this is gonna fall. Yeah, look how clean that is. It's nice. Real nice. Okay. Let's get that switch in there. And then I can solder up these connections. I'm going to try to guess my 45-degree angle as best I can. But also I want to, I think I'm not going to hit it with the spray right away because I need to try to center it. It's going to be a really touch and go trying to center that thing. Let's dangle the camera. Maybe stand this up on edge. There we go. Oh, you guys probably can't see this. Let me see if I can move this camera for you. And then you can see this. Yeah, cool. I'm going to go right up here. Maybe just a little more. There. I'm going to try to look in here as I hold that down for gluing. Put 2 dots in the corners. Try not to glue the button itself, because I definitely did that on the other gun. Oh, that's close. Let's see if that's... Oh. There we go. So that I glue it on either opposite side so I can grab it. And try not to super glue my fingers. There we go. Am I blocking the view? I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's on a 45-degree angle. And I just got to hold it there for all of along, and hopefully my fingers are not part. Oh, one of them definitely is. Oh well. Or if I can maybe grab the spray with the other hand. Nope, this hand is definitely attached right now. Oh, there we go. Got one finger free. I can stay there. Nope. It's more attached to my finger than it is the gun right now. There we go. Okay, that's basically where I want it. Is it still clicky? Yep. Oh, yeah. Wherever that super glue went, it went nowhere where I needed it to go. I'm gonna try to lay that down. That's in the center right now. Stop putting that cap on. I got one corner where I want it. Ah, there we go. Cool. I think I got it. We'll do the other corner. Looks like a mess, but that stuff dries good. How are we doing? Everybody still watching? Oh, we still got 8 people watching this. Am I that interesting? There we go. Here, I can give you guys a close-up while it's drying. Ooh. Kind of. Whoops. Won't make anybody seasick, but that's the deal. Hey, Trey. I'm going to join the Zoom in a couple minutes, so tell people if they got questions, start thinking about them. But I just wanted to give people an overview of what this looks like before I wrap her up tonight. Because all we got left is the 2 buttons or 3. I think I'm going to go 3 on the other side of the frame. And then, like I said, I'm going to wire one of these buttons because I want... No, because I have start select on the other side. I'm trying to think of how the other gun's oriented. These are not start select. And I have start select on this side of the frame. And those I'm going to have to do DuPonts for pins 8 and 9. Might as well throw those on there. My soldering iron's asleep, but you can get that up easy. Grab 2 of those. Yep, that's 8 and 9 right there. So maybe that'll be the last thing we do. And then that way I can choose. So these are all button positive wires. So all I need to do is 1 ground, 1 positive. Here's my ground cable. If that's not out of focus, but there's that unsheathed ground where I'll just tie in all the button grounds to that, and then throw some heat shrink over it. And let me just throw these last 2 DuPonts on real quick. Soldering iron seems hot. I melted quick. Pull check them. Yep, good to go. Okay, so I can pick and choose what buttons go where, is the point. And then I'll throw male DuPonts on the other side of those buttons, and that way when you take apart the gun, You don't have to desolder and deconstruct things, at least in theory. Where did the needle nose go? How do I lose so much stuff so quickly? I guess I could put my trigger back in. Yep, that's still good. This is one thing, if you guys are building this gun, you got to watch when you're rebuilding it. This spring likes to pop out, and then this likes to pop out of its track. See how it like doesn't sit well? You got to like hold it down when you put the other side on. And then this button has tracks as well. But you gotta, there we go. It goes like that. And this goes back together. I'm really excited for this G16. That's the other thing we need to do is build the cable. So guys, let me know if you got any last minute questions. I forgot to get a beverage, so I'm thirsty. I'm gonna grab that. Since it's off camera anyway, I might smoke it a hole and put the other buttons right up here. Yeah, and make sure they're in the orange. Don't fall apart on me now. Put them in the orange section, just like that one. I like that. I don't know if there's enough room because this is a rounded edge, but I'll see if I put one there, maybe one there, as long as it doesn't interfere with the solenoid, because these are really thin, so I don't think so. We'll see what we can do. And now that that button's probably dry, let's make sure she's still clicky. Oh yeah. You hear that? Yeah, no problem, Jose. Crew is waiting on you. All right, cool. All right, guys, I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for watching, and I guess there's going to be a part 4, so heads up on that one. Like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, and see you guys in the next one.